The intro's gonna come at some point. Hype me up.
Oh,
Come on, Tucker. Come on, you can do it.
Can do it. Welcome back to the Group Chat Waffle podcast. We are on episode 3, and I am joined by Charlie and our guest, Ollie Walker.
Yay, get in.
Yeah, we got there.
You put a bit of pressure on me at the end of last week. You said you'd add some personality.
Oh, yeah.
And I assumed you were talking about me, but
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we are. Yeah. So yeah, we got our first guest on the podcast. It's the Leeds United fan and Sours merchant, Ollie Walker. Just
that's all I'm known as now.
Yeah, we're just gonna be talking. I don't know what we're gonna be talking. I think we're gonna be talking
shite
and Leeds and
same thing.
Twitter and all that bollocks. And so welcome to this episode. And the amount of times I've said already.
Well, I feel like we need to get the big story out of the way first. Right. Something I wanted to ask you, because obviously you've been a Leeds fan for how many years?
Fucking hell. Okay. The intro's gonna come at some point. Hype me up.
Oh. Come on, Tucker. Come on, you can do it.
Can do it. Welcome back to the Group Chat Waffle podcast. We are on episode 3, and I am joined by Charlie and our guest, Ollie Walker.
Yay, get in.
Yeah, we got there.
You put a bit of pressure on me at the end of last week. You said you'd add some personality.
Oh, yeah.
And I assumed you were talking about me, but
we were. Yeah, we are. Yeah. So yeah, we got our first guest on the podcast. It's the Leeds United fan and Sours merchant, Ollie Walker. Just
that's all I'm known as now.
Yeah, we're just gonna be talking. I don't know what we're gonna be talking. I think we're gonna be talking
shite
and Leeds and
same thing.
Twitter and all that bollocks. And so welcome to this episode. And the amount of times I've said already.
Well, I feel like we need to get the big story out of the way first. Right. Something I wanted to ask you, because obviously you've been a Leeds fan for how many years?
Since I was like 7 or 8. That's when I started going properly.
Right. Obviously, last season, end of the season, something happened.
The best night of my life, yes.
What was that like?
Well, I can go through the day quickly, because we'd played Barnsley the night before, and we'd somehow shithoused a 1-0 win, and then we just needed a point. And then that night I just didn't sleep for some reason. Like, I had 0 hours sleep, and I just went on like a massive walk in like the afternoon. I was like, because it was like middle of July, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go on some massive walk. And then as I was walking back up this hill towards my house, the Huddersfield West Brom game kicked off, and I'd checked my phone and Huddersfield had scored. I was like, yes, fucking come on, get in. And then I ran home, and I got to home just as second half kicked off. I think West Brom equalised, and I thought, all right, here we go. It's all right, we'll probably beat Derby and then go up anyway. But then, obviously, ball came to Smith Rowe, and he just put it back at net. I've body slammed my brother into the bed. I'm absolutely fucking mental. I'm like, Dad, I need you to drop me off at the train station. So obviously, and then eventually I got to Ellen Road, and it's just all one happy blur from there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever had a football memory where where it's been that vivid, where I could actually explain every step of my day. Because quite frankly,
a
Preston have
mad
done
day.
fuck all. Yeah, I could imagine. Jesus Christ, like you've like after so many seasons out of the Premier League, you know, you've been in League One. You've had Simon Grayson as your manager. You've had
What a boy.
oh no, what a boy! This episode could easily turn into Simon Grayson, Jermaine Beckford wank
And
fest.
Jermaine Beckford propaganda
Yeah,
fest.
this could be a wank fest for those two. Yeah, and like I just obviously to go through all that suffering of like being in League One and then just continuously bottling it in the Championship. Hate to bring that onto you, but like it must have been a massive relief when you actually managed to clinch it.
The thing is, the bottling thing, it kind of does my head in, because we weren't bottlers. Like we'd sat there like mid-table consistently for like 7 or 8 years. And then, so fair enough that when we had Gary Monk, we just missed out on the playoffs. Like we bottled the playoffs, and then we were at the top of the league, and then Paul Eckingbottom came in. What a man! And guided us to a mid-table finish from us being in playoffs, and then Bielsa, and then the rest is you can't explain what happened after that.
Paul Eckingbottom, like I'll always remember him because he was like the first manager I think he's the first Leeds manager to ever lose to Preston for a long time. I don't know if I'm correct on that, but because I think the last time we beat you was that 6-4. But I had to get that in. I had to get that in.
I was waiting for that one.
But yeah, like Paul Heckingbottom, I'll always remember him for when we beat yous at Deepdale, because it was in that season where we were pushing for playoffs. But Barnsley turned into absolute melts on the last day. It conceded like about 5 to Derby. So Barnsley fucked up our chances in the last game of the season. But yeah, like obviously you've been like going through some of them managers. Then like, what did you? Because I've always wanted to get your thoughts on this. Like, what did you think of Thomas Christensen as a manager?
I was the night he got sacked. I was fuming because I was like, we're not even we were like third or fourth or something. We weren't like fair enough. We had a few bad games, but it's like he didn't deserve to get sacked. But he literally kept us up that season, and I didn't think I'd be saying that when we were in the playoffs. We were like, what? Who went up that year?
Wait, was this the 16-17 season?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was Huddersfield.
Yeah, it was. It was Town and no, it wasn't Town. Town went up when we had Gary Monk, so it must have been the season after.
No, because I think they beat Reading in playoffs. It was then.
No,
wait, I don't know.
No, Town was the season because Gary Monk had a fight with.
Oh yeah.
Neymar.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, Huddersfield went up 16-17 season because we went up the season after. Reading knocked us out that year, I think. But anyway, with promotion, like I felt it's just pure relief because you had the season before where you came very close, and then obviously Derby destroyed that dream, and then the next season
we managed to get the Preston 6-4 in the Derby game, and how we managed that
in the space of 5 minutes.
Oh my god!
I mean, Leeds is a roller coaster, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one way of playing it, but I don't know if it's the same for you. But that the season we were going up, like when we had 1 point to go up, I didn't believe we'd go up until the final whistle blew at Town and West Brom. I said no belief.
Oh,
but it's the same when we play. Like if we're winning, I won't believe we've won until the final whistle goes.
Yeah, that's the feeling that I've had for multiple seasons.
Yeah, I can't really relate. Honestly, the only promotion I've ever experienced is the League One playoff. So yeah, I can't really relate to Premier League promotion. So I'll leave that conversation to you two.
Well, Charlie's more experienced in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. You gone up twice in like 4 seasons.
Yeah, it's an up and down sort of cycle right now. I mean, if ever it repeats itself, who knows? Hopefully not. But anyway, I want to talk about
Can I just interrupt? Like, what does it genuinely feel like? Because as a Preston fan, I'm not going to experience that for a very long time.
your head hurts. Like the
Really?
whole
Oh
playoff,
my
the whole
God.
playoff final. Like
Well, I
Brentford,
can't
every
talk
time
about
Brentford were in our half, I thought I was going to die of a heart attack.
I mean, I was buzzing with the League One playoff under Grayson, but like I couldn't imagine, I couldn't fathom what it would be like if it was the Championship playoff final. Like,
Well, I can talk about I know the feeling what Charlie said, where it's like nervous breakdown every time they went into the half. But I'll talk about the first leg, obviously. But I watched it from home, and every time Derby went forward, it's like fuck. I just couldn't take it. I felt like I was having an heart attack every time they went forward. And then we scored, and then the relief. I thought, right, all we have to do now is go to Welling Road and defend, and then obviously we've fucked that up. Worst night of my life that night.
I know. Yeah. I remember watching that because I went on a run. I was like, came back and I just saw like Derby in front. I was like, what the fuck am I witnessing? Like, seriously, if you like, because I've watched the Leeds documentary on it, like,
which I featured in.
Yeah, which you featured in actually, because it was actually was it when you played us?
No, it was at QPR.
Ah,
I was on the front row.
Ah, fair enough.
Lost 1-0.
Oh my God.
Bielsa started crying in the tunnel.
Oh no! Like, I just like watching that. I've always got like, cause watching that documentary, I did get a sense of what it was like to be a Leeds fan. Like, just being in this emotional roller coaster, you just don't know what you're gonna get. Is it, you know, obviously, would you rather always have it like that?
I mean, it adds a bit of spice, doesn't it? I think he said in a documentary, Phil, one of the reporters for Leeds, he said something like, "Oh, if you're not a Leeds fan, this club wasn't made for you," something like that. It's not exactly that, but it's along those lines.
Yeah.
So you don't know what it feels like unless you're a Leeds fan.
Yeah.
It's just every week's different, especially when we had Chileno in charge. Every day was different for me.
Oh, jeez, I remember that. Oh my! Like, you had a manager gone every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Who did you have under them? You had like Uwe Rosler. Try and name some.
Fuck me. There's some obscure
Steve
ones.
Evans.
Gary Monk was there he was the only one that made a full season under Chileno.
Oh my!
But I will think it was the fact that our new owner came in halfway through the season, had 50% chat ownership of it, so it like stopped him getting sacked.
So is he got no association with the club anymore?
Chileno?
Yeah.
No, he went years ago.
Oh, I was gonna say, did he not own like a certain percentage now?
No, he owned
He owns Udinese.
The Gary Monk season. He
Is it Palermo? I don't know.
Oh, Chileno the other week, didn't he? The manager got sent off. It was the old Birmingham manager, our old assistant manager. What's his name? Pep Quartet.
Oh yeah.
He got sent off, and Chileno just decided to take charge of the team.
No.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see this. What the hell? Wait, where's he at?
It's whatever club Pep Quartet's at, but he got sent off or sent into the stands, and then Chileno was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go take charge of the team. So he was stood in the dugout, just bossing him around. He's just a nutter.
What the fuck? I can't imagine having an owner like that. Like, I'm glad we've got someone boring like Trevor Emmons. Like, you two have got entertaining owners.
Oh, we've had that. Well, it's Victor Orta, that's the entertaining one.
Oh yeah, isn't he the one that does all your transfer business and that?
Yeah, director of football.
Yeah, I like him.
Bielsa in.
Didn't he start like dancing with the bloody binoculars?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that must have been good to get one back on Derby for that.
Yeah.
Because didn't you like seal the league title at their ground?
No, we sealed it. We played so we got promoted on the Friday.
Yeah.
Champions on the Saturday. Because I think it was Brentford that were third at that point. They lost, so that means nobody could catch us. So we won on the Saturday, and then we played on the Sunday. So Derby had to give us a guard of honour. Wayne Rooney give us a guard of honour.
Oh my goodness. But that's a former United player as well, so that
Yeah, so
that must have felt good.
the only sad part is we weren't there, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it really like? How do you feel? Like, I don't know what my question was going to be, but like obviously because you weren't there to experience it, but you sort of were because like you all went out. I remember the scenes outside the stadium afterwards.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That was insane.
mad.
That was insane. I don't think I've seen any club do something like that. I mean, West Brom did it, but I don't think they did it to the extent Leeds did.
Yeah.
That was insane. Like, and I just remember looking at that thinking, this fan base do genuinely deserve to be in the Premier League. And you could tell it meant a lot. And I think it means more to you lot than it would have meant to any other club. It would have.
It's just the fact we haven't been there in 16 years. Like, it's the first time in my living memory that I remember us playing Premier League football.
Yeah. Because obviously you had that being in the, starting to support Leeds in the Premier League, and then next minute you're on this downward slump.
Well, I started supporting us when we were in League One, so
Yeah. Oh my. Hey,
Been quite a journey then for you.
yeah, League One to the Premier League, mid-table in the Premier League as well.
I know. Yeah, you're doing very well. Like 10th.
But next season, next season will be a big one. Fans back in, hopefully.
Yeah, it's looking good at the moment. Hopefully fans back in. Not to sound like Troy Farthing, but
June 21st, then.
Yeah, fans back in. Vaccine and you go in Leeds first.
I mean, I think like in a way the second season syndrome goes out the window because with your fan base they'll thrive off that next year.
That's what I was thinking. It's like the first season you're living off that high of going up, and then like Huddersfield, it faded away, and then it's the second season is the hardest one.
Yeah,
but the fans being in.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, the fans being back in, that'll be a massive boost.
Yeah, definitely. I think. Did Huddersfield stay up in the second season? I think they.
No, they went down in the second.
Oh yeah, because they were terrible. I remember.
Yeah,
then they got like 14 points all year.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that's terrible. I remember them being bad, but I didn't think they were that bad.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I can't see Leeds having a second season syndrome because just obviously your manager, but your squad as well. I feel like you're only just going to build onto that. I reckon you'll keep hold of Rafinha.
Well, I keep thinking about this, because he's linked with like Liverpool scum. I'm like, if he goes in the summer and I never get to see him live, it's like there'll be like some myth. Remember Rafinha?
Yeah.
No, who's he?
It just didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't happen, did it? Like nothing. I mean, if the way it's going, I may never ever get to see Ched Evans play in person, but I feel like seeing Rafinha play and Ched Evans, I think Ched Evans.
Yeah, it's a bit of a difference.
Bit of a difference. Ched Evans is just on that higher level to me.
Yeah. He's like, we have one of the best young wingers in Europe,
and we have
Ched Evans.
Ched Evans, who, I mean, we can't really say what he's done because anything can still happen when it comes to Ched Evans. But like, what have you genuinely made of your season so far?
Can't complain.
Fair enough.
I mean, there's just frustrating things like the amount of goals we concede from set pieces and easy goals.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Bamford, Jesus, I thought he'd thrive in the Premier League, but I didn't think he'd do this good.
Mm-hmm.
And Rodrigo's back soon, Phillips is back soon, so hopefully we'll pick up some form again. But very tough game, very tough couple of months coming up.
Yeah, because you've got, I think, March fixtures are all London based.
Yeah, and then I'll get the fixture list up. So
you've got West Ham, Chelsea, and Fulham. Innit?
Yeah, we have West Ham at home. We haven't won in London for 3 years. Chelsea at home. Chelsea, they're picking up some form now. They got their new manager in, haven't they?
Yeah, Thomas Tuchel seems to be doing a good job.
And then Fulham away. We've got Sheffield United at home, but we should beat them. But it's a Yorkshire derby, so anything goes out the window.
Yeah.
And then it's like City away, Liverpool at home, Man United at home, Brighton away, Tottenham at home.
Oh, and then that could be a tough end. That.
if I make it through this season alive without just having a panic attack.
You'll comfortably stay. I mean, obviously, you'll comfortably, stay up. Like
I won't put it past us.
anything can happen when it comes to Leeds, pretty much. Like talking of Bamford, though, you're saying how he's been pretty good this season. Like me and Charlie were discussing this before you came on. Like we wanted to get your thoughts. Do you reckon he could actually make it into the Euro squad, or should be in that squad?
I don't think it's good to take an uncapped striker to a tournament, but maybe after the tournament you get him in for a couple friendlies, see how he plays.
I mean, there's an opportunity for him in next month. Because there's some friendlies on.
Could get him in there. So it's like, because obviously we have Kane gets in, obviously, and then we have Calvert-Lewin, Danny Ings firing him in, and Bamford, Watkins.
Yeah,
we have a lot of options.
I mean, Callum Wilson as well. Like loads of English forwards are doing well this season, and I mean, I wouldn't put it past Bamford to get a call up next for the March games to really prove himself.
I've got a bet on it actually.
Seriously,
I bet £5 on Bamford to get a call up this year at some point. It could be like December. I'll put a £5 on it.
Wait, what are the returns?
It's actually really low. It's only like 35 quid.
Fair enough. I mean, it's 30 quid profit. I mean, like, you can't complain.
If Southgate could see through his top 6 bias, then I can see it happening.
Well, he's got Grealish and Phillips in there now, hasn't he?
But I think mostly that was just pressure from the press going on. Well, people, you see it on Twitter a lot. Before Grealish was called up, like even though he's called up, sometimes he still benches him for games where I think it's like, Grealish and Phillips, like they would work well in this game. So why are you starting like this other midfielder that doesn't offer what they do?
Because he has Mason Mount as his mum hostage.
Yeah.
I mean, Mason Mount's not actually that bad though.
He's decent player.
Yeah, he's a decent player.
Harvey Barnes will be a loss now. Obviously, he's just gone off injured. We don't know how long it is, but hopefully he'll be back. I think it's a knee injury.
Yeah.
So it could be anything.
Do you reckon Calvin Phillips will get in?
I don't see why not. Got in. It depends how if he gets called up for the next lot of friendlies, when we see how he plays.
And obviously, I think he's a decent backup option for the DM role. Like, so if something happens to Rice, I feel like Phillips will do all right.
Sorry, go on.
No, it's fine.
I can't remember what I was going to say now.
Go on, Charlie. Go on.
No, I was going to say, like, was there any, like, because obviously we know last season was different to any other season because of a certain something that caused it to stop.
Oh, piss off. Don't you dare.
But were you worried?
Karen. What?
Were you worried about how the league was going to go?
Lockdown?
No, about, like, the league. Like, would they do anything to stop it from happening? Because
like null and void?
Yeah, because you were up already. Like, there was nothing stopping that.
Up till the last minute when Huddersfield.
Yeah.
But there was a few times when I thought, oh no, this is classic Leeds and Liverpool, isn't it? We're both top of our leagues for the first time in ages. Liverpool winning their first title, the Premier League title, us going to Premier League for 16 years, and then it just gets cancelled. I thought, please no, I can't go for it again.
Yeah.
Because last year was our genuine last chance.
Oh, what do you reckon would have happened if it didn't happen?
I think Bielsa would have gone. I think we'd have sold Phillips, and that would have been a massive problem.
Paul Heckingbottom comes back.
The return of Paul Heckingbottom.
Neil Redfern comes back as well somehow. In spirit.
And, Neil Warnock, assistant manager.
Fucking bringing back, I'm trying to think of some proper shit ass Leeds players from back in the day. Johnny Howson.
Scott Wotton.
Scott Wooten, Sam Byram, Rob Green,
Adrian.
Adrian. Jesus, that's a name, man. I remember his dive.
I think that's the only thing he ever did was that dive.
That dive, yeah.
Because Phillips was linked away before, wasn't he? Like the season
Yeah.
before that. And then a certain someone convinced him to stay.
Victor Orta.
Yeah.
Wait, who's he linked with?
Villa.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
I think he spoke about it because obviously he was a bit unsure because obviously it's a move to the Premier League and he wanted to progress his career. And then Victor Orta pulled him into his office and went, "All right, I've got a decision to make. If you want to go, I'll tell you tomorrow. But if you're unsure, you're staying." Oh, and then he goes, "Oh, I don't know." So it was, "Are you staying then?" And then that was that.
Fair
The
enough.
rest is history.
I mean, like, obviously with Calvin Phillips being a local boy as well, and like, would that have hurt more than say Alan Smith leaving? I mean, obviously, I don't know if you would have experienced. I don't know if you would have experienced
I
Alan
can't
Smith.
remember Alan Smith. I'm too young.
Yeah, fair
But
enough.
obviously, Alan Smith is a local boy as well.
Yeah,
Leeds fan.
yeah.
But it would have hurt a lot.
Oh,
I feel
definitely.
like a lot if most of our players left from that squad, like bloody Barry Douglas gone on loan to Blackburn. They're in. Sorry, I shouldn't mention Blackburn, but
I mean, it's all right though. We beat them.
Even though he's like his third choice left back, I felt sad. I was like, it's our first player gone from that squad that we've lost.
I mean, yeah, I remember when you signed him from Wolves. I thought you got a really good left back there, and like, I don't know what happened to him. Didn't he get a really bad injury?
I think he was injured a couple of times, but I don't know because he went. Didn't he have like the most assists in that season? Wolves went up and he was a left back.
Something ridiculous like that, yeah.
He got a few, and then he's a brilliant free kick taker for Wolves, and obviously Leeds don't score free kicks. So we scored two free kicks in 3 years. 2 free kicks under Bielsa.
I mean, yeah. I always thought that was a clever signing from you lot, and I was surprised Wolves let him go. Because didn't they sell him in the season, like in the first season of the Premier League, or was it the season?
Yeah, they went up, and then we signed him that summer.
I mean, I always thought that was strange from Wolves just to let go of him, because I thought he could have at least done something in the Prem, but clearly, fucking Nuno wasn't having it.
Smashed it that season, so
yeah, fair enough. They did. They wanted to go. They wanted to go the Portuguese way. None of this.
none of this English.
Scottish. Like, fucking hell, like, yeah. I always thought it was a clever signing for you lot. And then I just want to get on to ask you, like, obviously the two teams you mentioned before, Preston, Leeds and Liverpool, obviously. That was the first game back in the Premier League, and
Jesus! And it was a roller coaster of a game.
What were your thoughts going into that game?
I thought, fuck, here we go, 6-0 first game.
What, to Leeds?
What a start! No, obviously not. 6-0 to Liverpool. And because obviously I know a few Liverpool fans, and I was like joking with them last season. I was like, "Oh, can you imagine if we went up first game, Leeds, Liverpool at Anfield, and we break your stupid record?" Obviously, now that's gone.
I mean, yeah, you nearly did.
Yeah, it's like, well, we weren't ever winning, but after the game, I was speaking to them, and they were trying to banter me, and I was like, I don't care. We outplayed you at times. So I think Liverpool, no, it was City. City they've had less possession twice this season, and it's Leeds and Leicester.
Like, it must have been great to outplay someone like that. To outplay like a team like that, who are now top of the league.
Especially the champions. Oh, City, yeah.
Oh yeah, both.
We got a draw against City.
Oh yeah.
Rodrigo scored.
Yeah, Do you genuinely look at the top 6 teams and think, wow, we can, like, you genuinely think you can beat them?
We could beat anyone on our day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So any team, maybe not your London top 6 teams, but
Yeah, as soon as it hits London, you're just like, nah.
but if we next season top 6 teams come to Ellen Road, they might struggle with the fans.
Yeah.
Has ever been to Ellen Road when it's packed and shouting?
Yeah. I remember when we played you, I think it was the last time we played you at your ground. Obviously, we drew 1-1. Stuart Dallas scored that ridiculous goal.
He scored some ridiculous goal, that man.
No, I just don't get how he does it. I don't get how he still managed to make it into your team, because he's a great player. He's a versatile player.
He's played I'm pretty sure he's played every position but goalkeeper at this point.
He's actually a really good player, to be fair to him. But like, I remember that game. Your crowd was just immense. Like, I feel like that's something you've missed this season. Like,
Every team struggled, but you could argue maybe us, because our home form has been shit.
Yeah. Like, I think if you had your fans in, then your home form would drastically improve. And I feel like, yeah, and like, before anyone tries to say, like, maybe, like, home fans don't mean shit or anything, like, when we played Luton, they had fans in, and you could tell it boosted them. They beat us 3-0, for God's sake.
It's Luton.
But in Luton.
I think we played one game with fans in. Oh, not away fans. We were always in tier 3, so we didn't have fans. But we played Chelsea away. They had, what was it? 1,000?
Oh yeah.
And they spent their full 90 minutes just making weird noises at Lorente. So.
Oh, yeah. What was that about? I remember that.
I think he might have gone down or someone fouled him and he made like a weird screaming noise. And obviously the ground were empty, so you could easily hear it. And then they just spent the full night going ooh every time he touched the ball. And it's like, for fuck's sake, it did my head in, because you could hear it on the TV.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like,
and it didn't help. We threw away a 1-0 lead.
Oh yeah. I mean, wait, what score did that game end?
Is it 3-1 or 2-1, something like that? Oh, it was 3-1. I turned it.
Was that the one where Werner accidentally cleared off the line?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Werner, I think it was 0-0 at that point. Corner came in, someone headed it in, obviously because we can't defend corners. And then he just tried to steal the goal, but instead he just booted it against the crossbar and out. And he was on the line. He's like, I'd have thought, oh, that's a good clearance, whoever's done that. And then I realised it would Timo Werner. It's like, then we went up other end and scored.
Yeah.
Obviously, with Fulham and Leeds playing each other next month, I want to see you two just fight each other about.
Oh really?
Yeah. You just both chat shit to each other about why your team's gonna win.
The thing is, I can't, because it's London, and we've got that point in London now where it's like we just take the free and go. It's just like we never perform in London. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the same hotel, the way we travel down, but we just haven't won there for like 3 years. And I felt happy last season when we got a draw at Brentford, and it's like, bloody hell, we've drawn in London.
Really? So I'm guessing Fulham will be your. I'm guessing you'll be your most like. I'm guessing the Fulham game will be the most like optimistic. You'll at least get a point out of it.
Well, this season.
Mm.
Well, I went to Charlton last season thinking, we should win here. Lost 1-0. Been at a QPR last season, thought we should win this. Lost 1-0. So probably lose 1-0 against Fulham.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I mean, I'd take that.
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah, well,
Fulham haven't been that bad recently.
No, they're picking up some form. Did it finish 0-0 the game earlier?
Yeah, finish 0-0. Great saves, but that's
Mm.
it's a point. But it's again, it's not scoring, so you're not winning. I mean, that's the thing. Like next month, Leeds is our most winnable game.
That's
Because
And
we've got,
Fulham's
brave.
our most winnable game.
and that's no insult to Leeds because we've got Tottenham, then we've got Liverpool, then we've got Man City, then we've got Leeds.
That's a tough month.
I
Yeah.
like this Premier League talk you two are doing. Because who we got next? Fucking Millwall.
Is it? Where is it at?
Oh, at Millwall. It's at the
Oh,
Den.
it's a tough place to
Yep, and there are bogey teams. So, I mean, there are many bogey teams in the Championship. I'm actually sick to death of how many bogey teams we have. Because I'll reel off some names. Rotherham. Okay, let me think of another. QPR were until recently. Luton, Millwall. Fucking else. I'm gonna say Cardiff as well. Barnsley are now going to start becoming a bogey team because
Barnsley are a good team this season.
I know. I'm very impressed with them. They look very good. Like I'm not even going to bother complaining about them.
Well, I thought they were a good team last season, but they just couldn't finish.
Yeah, I mean, I still believe that they should not have stayed up because I do believe the way Wigan were fucked over.
Oh yeah, Wigan. They should have gone down last season, but
I mean, fair enough to them though. They managed to get themselves a decent manager in, and they may potentially get the playoffs. And yeah,
it'd be weird seeing Barnsley in the Championship playoffs. Can you imagine if they shithoused it like Huddersfield, not scoring a single goal, winning every game on penalties?
Oh my god, I think that that would be the dream. To be fair, like that, seeing Barnsley just absolutely kill it at the moment. I mean, I'm sort of glad for them, but I'm sort of annoyed because I feel like that should have been us. But we've got Alex Neil.
I've always had a soft spot for Preston. I guess it's Simon Grayson, Jermaine Betford.
Yeah.
And I don't know for you, Football Manager says with him, Tommy Barkhuizen sailing me to a playoff finish.
Fair enough. Yeah, Tom Barkhuizen is. I mean, he got a very good assist yesterday outside the foot cross. I mean, I don't know where the fuck that came from, but it happened.
I feel like, was it who scored against us?
Brown.
Last season. No, Deepdale. Did you score?
Oh, Barkhausen scored, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That when did you go 1-0 up?
We went 1-0 up and then you equalised for Nketiah.
Yeah.
I was on that game with my girlfriend because it was her first game, and I know, yeah, and I was genuinely thinking, oh my god, we should have beaten you. Like I think we probably should have won that game. I'm still annoyed that we didn't, but because that win could have meant so much in hindsight. But obviously, as soon as lockdown, as soon as football continued during lockdown, we decided to forget how we play football. Yeah.
Well, it looked like that at the start of the restart for us when we lost to Cardiff.
Oh, I bet you shit yourself.
And it's like, shit, here we go.
Yeah. Wasn't that the game? I swear that game was like when people started to look at Cardiff's stats from that game, and like Cardiff's stats all season, and they were 24 for like chances created. Like they were just basically the most negative team out there.
And then people weren't happy with Bamford because he's our scapegoat last year, but I can fair enough maybe blame him for the Cardiff one because Jack Harrison shot it were going in, and then Bamford just didn't move his foot quick enough, and he blocked it on the line.
Yeah. I mean, I saw some of the criticism Bamford got last season, And obviously you're like Bamford's biggest stan account. I'd say you're Bamford.
Yeah, I feel like people still hate me for that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You do get in your fair share of Twitter beef, to be fair.
I don't know why.
You're just a specky div, aren't you?
Cheers.
No
Well,
problem.
you've had your fair share.
I
with
know.
The neck scarves and things like that.
I know. I know. I have no
I'm
idea.
surprised that's not been mentioned yet so far on the podcast. Is your neck scarf?
I know. Yeah, neck scarf. I've not seen it in a while. Actually, I think it's actually at the end of my bed. Actually.
Neck scarf giveaway.
Neck scarf. No, it's a pretty green scarf. But
Signed Jack Tucker scarf.
Signed Jack Tucker scarf giveaway. Right.
Do you reckon there's like people that just watch at your accounts and there's just got like some Fiat 500 network that's just like, you know, because I always find that whenever you post, do you ever find this where you post a tweet disagreeing or saying that this is bad, and then you have 20 people that you've never talked to ever just replying to you?
Oh yeah, that's happened to me.
There's some time people just reply and they just go speculative shut off, and it's like, okay, sick one, cheers, bye.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't literally move without some. I mean, I think this applies to both of us. I mean, it's calmed down for me a lot in the past year, but we can't say anything without someone screenshotting our AVIs. Like,
yeah.
I feel like once those screenshots come in as replies, it's like you've just automatically like. That person's automatically lost, especially if they've got a footballer AVI.
Oh god, too many of them.
I mean, we could genuinely discuss how much of a cesspit football Twitter is. But
that'd be a fun one. It's all just recycled shit.
It's just recycled shit and gain season ratioed hashtag fucking don't care plus ratioed.
Oh, I hate that because it's like, if you're gonna cyberbully me, at least actually do it like proper. Don't go, remember back in like 2012, like you put in a YouTube comment section, like, and you'd have like a Minecraft profile picture or something, and then people would just be calling you like a slag or something. And then now, like you've put like a really controversial football opinion, and I'll just go like fucking ratioed cunt.
Yeah, and like they'd also just put a dot. And it's just like they just put a full stop, and it's just like, thanks. I've been enlightened by that.
That's really contributed to this conversation. Cheers.
It's just like a flare, like a warning call towards like football Twitter mates. We're taking them down.
Oh my god! Like,
yeah, I've lost count of how many people have used my face for likes.
Like, you got to think about it. There are loads of people out there with your face on their camera roll,
and yours,
and mine, yeah. Like it's I feel like it's worse for you. Like I feel like I don't know.
I love it though.
Yeah, no, I
just laugh about it.
I know it's amazing. I remember one time someone did it to me. It was on my old account, and I screenshotted theirs, and I think I said something about their daughter's foreheads.
Jesus, you went straight in there. You deserved whatever were coming after that one.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they shut up afterwards, but I don't remember it too well. But I just remember my replies exploding. But yeah,
I think the one the other week obviously was the biggest one with my face directly being the main target.
Oh, wait, which one was that?
The eyebrow one.
Oh my god, yeah.
that
was brilliant.
And then I made key for the week.
Key for the I saw.
My mum. Did you see my tweet yesterday? My mum rang me yesterday.
No.
And she was asking me about because I told her I got Leeds Fest tickets. So I was telling her, and then she goes, "Oh, one last thing." It's like, what the bloody hell's key for the week? So I was sat there for like 10 minutes explaining to my mum who the fuck Keith was.
Oh my.
I went, it's some Derby fan. He just loves Carling and he's bold. Is it a good thing to be Keith for the week? I went, I guess so.
Oh, I can't believe that, man.
because it's like obviously like it's always I always find it when I post like things about like a music because you know like how you get like stan accounts on Twitter like that they're the worst for like
Oh god.
Oh
flooding.
Oh, the
god.
music stan account.
Oh my god.
I think Ollie might remember this, but on my old account, I took a clip. Well, I quote retweeted a clip of Declan McKenna at this concert. He sounded.
Don't get me started on that fella.
He started. I'm not a big fan of Declan McKenna.
I don't
Like
mind him.
but in this clip, even my mate who listens to a couple of his songs said that he sounded dreadful in this clip. He sounded like very out of tune. His voice was very moany.
Yeah, I remember.
I was gonna
the clip. It
say,
was almost.
is it
Go on.
that video of him like being an activist or something?
Yeah.
Welfare. All the children get the train fare. You know that one.
Yeah, that
Yeah, it
one.
was like he was just speaking. He wasn't singing. He was just speaking.
And then,
Right.
like, the whole crowd, like, you know, he's singing about being a poor kid, and the whole crowd full of middle-class white girls is going on
Exactly.
That own a Fiat 500 with a custom number plate.
about... Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just like, I mean, I agree with what he's trying to say, but when I'm seeing that clip about 10 times a day, I'm just gonna be like, no,
Yeah.
nah, just get it off my timeline.
One of them literally said it's embarrassing to listen to Oasis in my replies.
Oh,
Oh, God.
wait, I mean, I mean, Oasis are great, but like, have you ever any of yous in like Oasis fan groups on Facebook? Jesus Christ!
I don't want them. I see.
Oh
imagine it
my
just like
God.
one.
It's
Dark
40,
roots.
50-year-old blokes trying to dress up like Nolan Liam Gallagher. It might be
Mate.
the most tragic thing I've ever seen in my life.
Facebook is just one mad place.
Is it like the boomer equivalent to Lemon Twitter?
Oh
Basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's interesting. No one holds back though on it. Like the football banter groups on there as well are great.
Oh no, I got banned before them. That's why I started beef
Really?
on Twitter.
Oh my god! Like I don't check. I don't like talk in them or anything. I just check what's going on, and it's people just pulling no punches, and that's just sometimes I just think I love Facebook for that because
It
no
must have
one
been
pulls
like-
no one pulls any punches. They go for it.
It must have
Funny.
been 3 or 4 years ago. It was the championship ones, and I just started loads of arguments, and then I realised Twitter were actually better for starting arguments.
Yeah.
After I got banned on
Yeah.
all of them.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't really remember when I made the transition from Twitter to from Facebook to Twitter. I think I just got
No,
sick
then I
of
got
Facebook.
banned.
I went from Instagram to Twitter.
Really?
I never owned Facebook, no, just because Facebook for me was just. I'm always used to like Facebook being for like, you know, that's something like your parents tweet like a quote with like a minion next to it on.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That's why.
Fucking
That's why
hell.
like
Still get that.
yeah. Oh yeah, and everyone has that racist uncle.
Oh my god, yeah.
So I've never really. I've heard of the Facebook banter pages. You know, like your Pie Sports Booze and all that. lot.
Oh fucking hell, yeah.
Some banter in the thumbnail.
Oh, I mean,
I've never
football
really been fond of like sports banter page. Like Instagram, it's what I feel like on Twitter it's a lot more bearable, but on Instagram it's just so like the humor is so dead.
Oh my god, like FIFA Instagram pages are up there as well with some of the most tragic. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like just Instagram pages in general.
I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's great to have your tweet featured on there, but
Oh, obviously, yeah.
I can just
There's
show it
about
off.
six of them.
I just show it off to the people I went to high school with, and it's just like, yeah, that's me. And I'll get my brother, my big brother, like fucking sending me like, what the fuck are you doing on Instagram? Like, I don't know.
There's like an Instagram account that does that called Fulham Tweets.
Oh
So
my
they're basically they nab tweets from like Fulham Twitter. I don't really consider myself part of Fulham Twitter. I I feel like I'm like the M25 in London. I'm just around it. I'm not
You're
exactly
just
involved in it.
happy to be. Well, it's just funny you mentioning M25 because any team on the inner side of the M25, I consider the Leeds curse.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, we beat Luton last season, and it's like Luton London Airport in it. So
Yeah.
Wait, are Luton on the inside or the outside of the M25?
no, they're on the outside of the
Ah,
M25.
fair enough. Like,
So technically, they don't count as great. They don't
Yeah,
even
they
count
got-
as Greater London.
And then they were like, everyone was like, "Oh, when we play Crawley, they're in London. We might beat them." I was like, "Yeah, I mean, they're on the outside of the M25. And we lost to them anyway." But
oh my god, yeah. I don't know how the hell you managed that. I mean, it must have been even worse when Mark Wright came on.
I don't know. I didn't see him. I turned it off by then.
Fair enough.
I would have, to be fair.
I would have. If Mark Wright came on, just to pretty much what is the equivalent of Fortnite dabbing on your body.
I mean, like,
Dabbing.
I mean, I wouldn't turn off my TV. I'd put my fist through it.
Oh no! I
It
just
wouldn't
thought
exist.
Jay Lings is gonna dance on our fucking graves next week. No fucking way.
Oh no. Oh, I couldn't be
See, there's-
asked.
in those TikToks where it's like, like when Arsenal fans when Pepe gets a goal and it's just David Luiz sprinting into the crowd.
The day you win a game in London will be actually quite funny.
The day we win a game in London, Twitter will know about it.
Twitter's going to explode. Oh,
But would you say you're involved with Leeds Twitter, or would you say you're like, like me, like just out of it enough to not get followed by like, risky Rafina or something like that?
No, I'm definitely involved.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
All three of well, I'm on my third account now.
oh yeah, you got suspended, didn't you? Before.
Yeah, that's a whole new story. I think my first account should be unbanned. I got banned for threatening Katie Hopkins. Obviously, she got perm banned on Twitter, so I think I should be unbanned on that account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid getting suspended for giving people like Katie Hopkins and Piers Morgan abuse. Like, I feel like that's warranted. I feel like Twitter should go like.
Well, she said it was the clip of the epileptic people, when she called. I can't remember the word she used.
Yeah.
But I think I just put, "Oh, can't wait for someone knocks her out." And I got banned for that. Or someone just really should just stick the nut on her. And then the second one got banned by the EFL. Fuck the EFL.
Oh my. Oh yeah, because I remember when
Copyrighted content.
Yeah, I got banned for that as well. I don't.
Pricks.
They're so annoying. Like,
That's why I'm trying to be a good boy on my new one. With just no using the C word.
Oh no! I mean, I need to start being I need to start being a good boy now, because next year, I'm gonna job placements on my course, so I've started being a good boy. So I think I might start doing that from now on.
Gotta put PG in your
Put peace.
bios.
Yeah.
Nah, that'd last a week on mine before I get into an argument.
Oh.
Wait till pubs open.
Or back on south.
I mean, I have a journalism account. I could just say, "Yo, this is my Twitter account," but I don't use it. It's so weird. But fucking just getting suspended on Twitter is so painful. Especially...
Well, I have to use my mate's phone number.
Oh yeah, like I had to use Abby's phone number for mine. I remember one time I had to use my mum's. I was just like, "Mum, can I borrow your phone number?" Why? Just suspended.
My dad knows about my Twitter, actually.
I remember getting suspended when I was at college once, actually, because I triggered a bunch of K-pop stands. And,
You don't want to do that.
Oh my god, they
were bad enough when the Ariana Grande stands were in my mentions. Jesus.
I remember an Ariana Grande stand did get me suspended for a week, actually. They're some of the most sensitive people on this app, man. K-pop and Ariana Grande stands are some of the most sensitive. And I'm gonna clip this and put it on Twitter and see what it does, because like...
Oh, please don't.
I'm joking.
Don't come at me. I come in peace. Please don't. I got me asked for me.
We're like BTS. We all listen to their songs.
Yes, I have all their albums. That one.
That one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's good.
That one, yeah, that's a good album.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that one. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called that one actually.
They've got too many to
They're all so
to
good. I
just
can't
name.
name them.
Exactly.
Talking of BTS, they covered "Fix You" by Coldplay.
Oh no, they haven't.
Yeah.
Have they
No,
actually?
they haven't.
Yep.
How
Yeah.
does it even sound? It's in Korean, right?
I don't know. I didn't listen to it. But I know Coldplay immediately went, all right, here, listen to the original version.
Oh, does it? It might be quite bad.
I'll give it a listen now, and I'll give you my review. Just
I
two
mean,
seconds.
I'm not really the biggest fan of Coldplay. I think they're sort of the music equivalent of Really Salted Crisps, but like,
Right, I've just unmuted. You gotta respect Coldplay.
Coldplay.
I mean, yeah, they're
They've got some
massive.
bangers.
Or maybe I'll give them another try.
Some bells are ringing. Or a tune.
Him for the Weekend as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Him for the Weekend. I used to listen to that actually. Okay, I used to listen to that, but that was like a guilty pleasure.
What was the really good one? It was the one that always reminds me of a certain summer because that song was like I always used to like going around in my car and it was like a really hot summer. I think it was like 2016, 2017.
That
The
like
one with
Paradise.
The one with the monkeys. The one with the monkeys in the music video.
Oh, hold on, let me find it. I'm not gonna play it obviously because copyright.
Yeah.
So I've got a student loan that sort of needs to stay in my bank account, and
Same.
exactly.
On mine.
I forgot.
If you Google Coldplay monkey song, will that like pop up?
That's what it's called now. Coldplay monkey song.
No, that famous Coldplay monkey song.
Yeah. Just what's it called? It's Adventure of a Lifetime.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
of course.
Yeah. Now I remember.
Yellow as well.
Yellow. Yeah.
I did type in monkey song Coldplay and it just came up.
Oh my god. Yeah.
To be fair though, it's like obviously you're also a big Bastille enthusiast.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
What would you say your genre of music is that you like best align yourself with?
Just anything really. I'll give anything a go. Like my playlist will go from like Elton John to Arctic Monkeys to
JLS.
Bastille. No, I won't go down JLS. There's a Vamp song on there though.
Oh yeah. I had a fucking. I have a 5 Seconds of Summer song on mine as well. And it's just like, I never thought I'd listen to these bands.
Do you remember that?
I'll give anything a go.
Do you remember that funny story with the Vamps where it was like I don't think if you guys like have any memory of it, but there was this big controversy back in the day when a bunch of YouTubers got together and made an event called Hello World.
Oh yeah.
And
Vaguely.
yeah, it was they were very overpriced tickets. You barely saw that. You barely got to be able to see them on the meet and greets because some of them might use the excuse that they were ill to not do the meet and greets.
Yeah.
And they included that like the Vamps were going to be there, but they were only going to play one song.
Oh my Jesus fucking Christ.
So they're setting up their instruments on the stage
for one song.
Play one song and then it's gone, and then that's it. It's done.
You might as well
Actually,
got
you're funny.
Jedward, man.
Imagine Redding and the KSI just comes on, sing raps Lamborghini, and then walks off.
Oh my Esky time.
featuring Craig David.
If KSI doesn't do that in Reading and Leeds, I'll be so disappointed.
Well, I can't wait for the Friday night because it's like Liam Gallagher, Jerry Cinnamon, Bad Boy Chiller Clue, and KSI all in one night.
Is the tickets are sold out, aren't they? Oh,
I've got
sake.
Friday, Sunday tickets. I need a Saturday. In desperate need of a Saturday.
I mean, I'm sure I don't know if yous have been tagged in tweets by your mates that you're apparently selling tickets.
I haven't been tagged in them, but I've seen a fair few.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been tagged in one, and I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages.
Is that it?
Yep, that it.
I've seen a lot of people get a lot more.
Yeah, fortunately. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but thank God not.
I just wish they didn't announce it was going ahead so soon. So
I know,
gonna buy
yeah.
a weekend ticket, and then I needed to get paid. And by the time I got paid,
They sort of just announced it out of nowhere, really. I mean, because the Stormzy, Catfish and the Bottlemen, Post Malone, Disclosure, Liam Gallagher, Queen of the Stone Age. Wait, I am looking at the
AJ
right one.
Tracy.
AJ Tracy, yeah, Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah,
you know what? I said Coldplay were ready sorted equivalent of music. I think Lewis Capaldi actually takes that title.
See, Lewis Capaldi is not a festival artist. I don't think.
Yeah, he's a bit more of a.
He's got a good voice, but he's like a one-time concert tour kind of guy.
Yeah, I can see him. I can see him in
his
like
music's
school.
really depressing.
Yeah, it's very depressing. It's sort
not
of
like a festival music, you know, where you start
Like Billie
bouncing.
Eilish or something.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my god, 100 gex are there.
What
Oh my god.
night are they on?
I don't know. Let me have a look. Oh wait. Oh, cause that's gonna. Oh no. I can see the crowd of 100 gex already, and I can smell the monster energy.
If Bastille are playing on a Saturday, I'm not gonna stop crying until I get a Saturday ticket.
Oh my god. Yeah. If anyone has a Saturday ticket for Reading and Leeds, please.
No, just Leeds. Just Leeds.
Oh, just Leeds.
Just Leeds. I can't trek down to Reading. Jeez.
I mean, I want to know the meaning behind Reading and Leeds. Like, why do they have to hold them at two separate? Like,
I don't know. To be fair, it's gone back before we were born.
Yeah.
But now it starts sarcastic arguments.
Yeah.
Like, if I ever get into an argument with a Reading fan, it's gonna shut up. The festival's ours.
That's quality. I mean,
it's the same with Bradford fans. They get into an argument with them, which is quite often because their dads buy easy. They just go, "I'll shut up. The airport's ours."
Yeah.
But you got a load of Instagram content, I guess.
No, yeah, because.
Oh, you are not ready for the Instagram spam, guys. Watch out.
Yeah. 100 gex. They are playing on the Friday.
Oh, that's when I'm there.
Yeah, along with Youngblood, Liam Gallagher, Jerry Cinnamon, Charlie XCX, KSI. I swear, if
Bad
KSI...
Boy Chiller Crew.
Bad Boy Chiller Crew. What the fuck are these bands?
Are you looking? Oh, the Bad Boy Chiller Crew. It's a bit sarcastic joke from a grime group from Bradford.
No way.
You will have seen their video. You know those guys that are like screaming in front of their garage in the night?
No way.
It's them.
Fuck off.
They blew up these last few years and started making music.
No way. Oh, that is quality.
So they'll get the crowd going.
You ever put a shit through my fucking letterbox?
Yeah. They just run on the stage going, "Oh, put shit in my letterbox."
That's gonna be quality. That's right. I'm sure the BBC like live stream these, don't they? I'm sure they do anyway.
They do Glastonbury, don't they?
Yeah, I swear they do Reading and Leeds because they did 21 Pilots and I had that on in the background one night. And I was vibing, pretty cool. I'll shut up about that. Anyway, yeah, like 100 gex. Like, how have they bagged that? I just want to know.
I'll have to see the full lineup. I think it's out soon.
Oh, Madison Beer as well.
Oh,
ugh.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think
she's unreal.
You just spunked in your pants.
Yeah, she's unreal.
Yeah, I don't know because apparently she can't sing. So I'm looking forward to that.
A lot of people there can't sing.
Yeah, fair enough. 100 gex are there, so why not? And I mean, Two-Door Cinema Club. You can't really have a festival without them.
Oh yeah, they're a proper. Their tunes are like proper bouncy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, proper tunes. I like Two-Door Cinema Club.
Right, here's a question. From that lineup for the Leeds Festival, what artist would you take out and who would you replace them with?
Well, like the headliners.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all pretty good to be fair. Jerry Cinnamon, maybe, but he's decent. That's only because you have to have Stormzy there because it's Stormzy, isn't it? You got to be there for just the foot the government foot Boris line as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be quality. I'm looking forward to that.
Arctic Monkeys, they'd be class.
Mm,
Finish up on a Sunday night.
yeah.
Yeah, who would you replace them with?
But I'd take out AJ Tracy, and that'll cause some arguments, won't it?
Fair enough.
So you've got KSI, Lamborghini, and then after that you got Arctic Monkeys.
It's KSI.
Oh, straight into Heskey time to fluorescent adolescent. What could you imagine a great transition?
Like,
He needs to remaster Heskey time.
King Kong
Just-
as well.
He just needs to stop the jokes. Remaster #remaster Heskey time. Let's get it trending.
remaster
Yeah.
Heskey time and then get it performed at the Reading and Leeds.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the
Have you heard of his other song that he had? It was I think it was Weller that leaked it. He's a friend of the podcast.
Oh my god.
Big up
He,
Joe Weller.
He leaked a KSI unfinished track, and it was called King Kong. I'm not sure if you've heard it.
Oh, familiar, but nah.
The lyrics are, I'm not going to say them here, but the lyrics are a lot more controversial. Let's
But
just say.
could you just imagine 75?
Hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me find it.
Can you just imagine like 75,000 people at Leeds Fest just going, "Bitch, I'm Heskey." You don't want
One
to
of
mess
us.
with me.
Yeah, as soon as it gets to that bit, like, bitch, I'm Heskey, it's just the crowd bouncing.
It's just
like,
bouncing, going, "Bitch, I'm Heskey."
oh my god.
Got Shanice in the front row just bobbing her head to it.
Oh my fucking god, I'm reading the lyrics.
You two need to, at your best, mate, Joe Weller, get him to get in contact with KSI to make a remaster.
I'm looking at
of
the
Heskey
lyrics.
Time.
Oh my god.
I know. It's insane.
Walking into the club, women's all I see. As I give my ring a rub, that's the worst I key. Got the bling on the glow as these women check my show. Why they better be checking my mandingo. Oh no, here we go. Africana on a roll. Dick so big. Check my jig. What? I mean,
He's just a weird guy, isn't he?
it's just poetry. You know what I mean?
The sad part is that's what made his career.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
If it weren't for that, he
weird.
wouldn't be here.
I mean,
And
fair
the
enough. man.
boxing.
It's so fucking weird just to see him go from doing Heskey time to being in the charts with Craig David. Right.
No. Ollie, would you say you watched KSI when you were younger?
Obviously, who didn't?
Yeah.
There's that famous GTA video, wasn't there?
Yeah. Would you say you watched a lot of YouTube when you were younger, or was it more of like a
No, it's like obviously your FIFA videos. Bronze Beast, my HD Gamer. Oh my
Beasts.
god, what's that? Bronze
Beasts.
Bourbon pack. The Bourbon
The
pack.
Bourbons are back, and they have been awoken.
It was just an iconic moment to be in this country, wasn't it? Just
I mean,
2012.
you just had to be there. You just had to be there. You got Road to Show,
And
Match
a
to
few
Gamer.
months- A few months ago, I don't know if you watched it, but something came from the back of my memory of that like era of YouTube, and it was like, do you remember Yogscast and the Jaffa
Yeah.
Factory?
Yeah, I've literally
I was
been
like-
watching that recently.
I was like, oh my, they fell off, but like, what a series that was.
I've literally just been rewatching that series. I actually watched an episode last night because I think I'm on like episode 21 now.
I
Because
feel
I
like
get
a lot of
bored.
the Minecraft YouTubers fell off,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think
and that's just the rise of Tommy in it.
yeah, like do you remember Tabascus and all that? Like they'd make like the massive like songs.
Stampy.
Yeah,
Stampy.
Stampy.
Yeah, I mean, I think
He's still going, I think, Stampy.
I think what really led to the decline of YouTube of Minecraft YouTubers for that long period was the fact many of them were paedophiles.
Yeah, that's
And
often
the
quite a problem.
audience grew up.
Yeah, that. But
But I think Fortnite has helped revive it because all like the cringy like fan base of part of Minecraft sort of like moved on and transitioned to Fortnite.
yeah, and now we've got
Uh,
Minecraft back.
I mean,
It's
Stampy hit 10 mil.
Has
Uh-huh.
it?
Yeah, he's
What
hit 10 million.
We've hit iconic moment.
Yeah, there you go. He's got the diamond plat now. Well done.
Oh, he's completed life. Well done, Stampy.
Yeah. Round of applause.
Round of applause to Stampy.
Jeez.
I swear Post Malone was mates with one of the Minecraft YouTubers back in the day. Like there was like a birthday celebration, someone was watching back one of his videos, and Post Malone was in the background.
Oh, that's Adam Net Nobody. Sky does
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he was
Yeah.
mates with Post Malone.
That's a person I've been that I've been told I look like. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
be arsed.
Gundawan and Skyler's Minecraft.
There's
It's
too many
very
people I look like.
I'd say you look like the man in your Discord profile picture. I'm joking. You don't look like Callum's
Fuck off! I
Corner.
don't look like Callum's Corner. Fuck off.
Ugh.
in a way, like we watch such bipolar content. Like you've gone from KSI singing about Heskey being a predator to Stampy adding new
Yeah. And you got KSI rapping about having Nigerians in his attack, you know, Emanike and all that, and next thing you know, going to watch the Oscar Jaffa Cake Factory. It's just like, you don't get any more bipolar than that.
I'm surprised people nowadays don't have more personality disorders, like split or something, where you just like every day is someone else.
Yeah.
This is the content you're watching us. But I think that's the beauty of YouTube, is that it offers something that TV doesn't, and it's the fact that you're watching things that it's in such a broad range and it's accessible to nearly anyone.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And
So the internet was a true death of TV.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's why the media don't like it.
Yeah.
Have you seen recently, like now on YouTube, they've had more of like a. I've noticed that there's more of a growth on like emphasis on kids channels.
Oh,
now.
definitely.
Like before, because before when I was on YouTube, if you were a kid, like say Tommy Innit, when I was younger, when I used to watch YouTube, if you were Tommy Innit then in 2016, you'd just get battered. It'd just be ruthless because being a child on YouTube was basically a death sentence. Whereas nowadays it's more open to like just anyone starting it, really, because there's just so many channels now. You can't keep up.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm just looking at
Tommy and it gets far too much hate as well.
Yeah, I will say that.
Yeah.
He's like what, 16? He's making shitloads as well.
He's making shitloads, and
Yeah,
people
you gotta
just
respect that.
Yeah. I mean,
it's jealousy at the end of the day.
I mean, football Twitter go after him and they're like, he's not funny. Well, yeah, many YouTubers aren't meant to be, like, they don't revolve their channel around being funny. But the thing is, though, Tommy Innit, I think he does. I mean, I do think he has a personality about him. But I don't.
He's just a bit weird, and that's, I guess, that's people liking it.
I mean, I came across his TikTok
KSI's
today.
made a career out of being weird.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know what. I think people are judging him on the way he looks. Maybe I don't know. Maybe football Twitter getting a bit insecure about that.
I feel like football Twitter just go after anything, though, don't they?
Anything
like,
and anyone.
It could be. You could. That's the bad part about it. It's basically the equivalent to an online cult.
Yeah.
It's like.
So you're saying his football Twitter are the internet equivalent of the KKK?
Yeah, I was thinking that. It was.
They all just stand in a circle, but gain season, gain season.
Gain season, and they have like something burning in the middle, and it's just like, I don't know.
The Bible is just a bunch of sofa score stats.
Sofa score stats.
In the middle is just a updating leaderboard of sofa score stats.
and you're just going, ratio, don't fucking kill me. Ratio, don't fucking kill me.
Ratio gain season. Ratio gain season.
They're just saying a load of random phrases. Like, don't fucking kill me.
I feel like it's also become its own like virus where, like, you know how we've got the COVID strains, you've also got the football Twitter strains. So you've got the strains of the bot accounts. So like, you know that you have the Messi or Ronaldo accounts that will put like, they'll just put a load of lists of like stats and then just say this is why Ronaldo is a fraud or something like that.
Or like, I'm an honest Juventus fan and I believe that Messi is the greatest of all time and something.
Yeah,
like
they're clearly not a Juventus fan. They're probably like a Napoli fan.
Exactly.
And I don't know if it's the same for Fulham. Probably not pressing, because I've noticed it's only been happening when we got promoted. There's these football Twitter accounts. I'll have notifications turned on for Leeds.
Yeah.
And every time we post, they'll just put small club underneath, and it's like, okay.
Oh yeah, we've had them. Yeah, we've had to. I think we blocked them, which is just what they want.
That's worse, because that's what they want.
Exactly, that's what they want. I don't get why we blocked them. I mean, I think it was Exeter City who just. I think they just absolutely owned them. They owned them.
I love club Twitters that just go in on. I just
Yeah.
once got absolutely finished by Barnsley's Twitter, but
Oh wait, what?
it was at the start of lockdown, and they were, when everybody was, when the clubs were like, okay, what the fuck we do now?
Yeah.
There was a whole having a European campaign, tic-tac-toe,
Oh yeah.
and Barnsley had posted something like, oh, post a goal, reply with a goal, and we'll try to find a video of it. So I put.
Hold on now. Yeah.
So I put Eddie and Nketiah free kick versus Barnsley, and then
Oh,
2019-20, and they just replied with a video of that Connor who ran free kick against us.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
that was a sad moment. But you gotta respect it. You gotta respect the shit out of it.
I swear Leeds got in Pizza Hut or something, wasn't it?
It was Pizza or Domino's. I can't remember which one it was. It's like I can't remember exactly what they said, but they absolutely destroyed us.
Yeah.
And then there was the beef with Niall from One Direction. That was a funny 6 months.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, we had beef. I think we had beef with Preston. Had beef with Louis Tomlinson when we got Sam Johnston on loan in the 14-15 season, and I think we bantered them by saying like, oh, like I think he'd prefer to come here than listen to your music or something like that. And you just had loads of One Direction stands in our.
Oh, that was the same with us because he replied to one of his mates, "Oh, nobody likes Leeds, shut up." So Leeds replied, "No one likes your solo music. # bring back."
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then it just had loads of Niall and One Direction stands in mentions.
Yeah, your admin's quality. I like him.
Big Wilson.
Wilson's good. I don't know who our admin is. We used to know who it was, but we don't know who it is now. Anyway, I don't think they like me anyway, so it's all right. I mean, North End admins have always been quite dull.
That's most clubs, to be fair, and then they just get that one like Leeds that are class.
One admin I can't stand is the Charlton one. Do you know?
I don't actually have none of that one.
Oh no! Every time they lose, they have like. You know that meme of like the smiley face with like, but the crying behind it?
Yeah.
That, it's literally the equivalent of that.
Oh, that would.
Oh, whenever they lose, oh my god. Hold on, I'll get one of their tweets from yesterday because they got beat by Blackpool, unfortunately. But Charlton FC, I think they conceded a penalty. Hold on, let me get it up. Oh shit, where is it? Oh god. Goal Blackpool. Yates sticks. Oh wait. Where is it? I think they removed it.
They bottled it.
Wait, what score was it? It was 3-0 actually. Wait, yeah, here. Penalty, Blackpool. Looks like a dive. Yates scores it 3-0. They continuously do shit like that, and it's just like it's just so funny to watch. I like an entertaining admin on football club admin. Don't get too many of them though.
It's usually the further down the league you go, the better they get. Like just the non-league ones will give no shits because it's like nobody's doing their tweets.
Oh, I swear. There was one the other day. Was it Barnet? I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can't really say I'm up to date on non-league football.
Yeah, I swear. I can't really say either. But I swear I saw non-league clubs going at each other the other day. It was quite funny. I forgot who it was, but if it comes to me, I will say. Anyway, I think this is where we end it now. Yeah.
We've been going an hour and a half.
I know, yeah. It's been an hour and 22 minutes, and I feel like it's been a very chill one. That's been a
bit of change from last week. It's a
bit intense last week.
Yeah, I was listening to it and I thought, fuck me.
Yeah, it's a bit intense last week, and I didn't mean it to go like that, but
you just kept going on, like, it kept going deeper and deeper and deeper.
I mean, it started off all right. It started off all right, and it just went deep. It was just like, fuck me.
Yeah. What did it start off as? It started off as something, and then